years ago, David Bamberger bought more than 500,000 acres of some of the most overgrazed and eroded land in the Texas Hill Country.
I was looking for the absolute most abused ranch I could find, and I was just enthused when the soil conservation technician told me, "Bamberger, you just bought the worst ranch in Blanco County."
Since then, Bamberger has literally created water from stone by removing unwanted brush and planting native grass.
Without a grass system that has roots down into the earth, when that rain falls, it washes off. And if it falls on the grass, you've got miles of root systems, and that water can now penetrate down in. 2.5 years after we began this habitat restoration, we started to find little sepia places showing up on the sides of these hills. We ended up with 2 creeks that run, tanks and lakes like this, over 23 of them.
One of the springs is the headwaters of Miller Creek, which flows into the Pedernales River onto the Colorado River and becomes the surface water supply for the city of Austin, 60 miles away.
What we do here affects people miles and miles and miles away. So it's really a stewardship issue. Our duty is to, as Teddy Roosevelt said, is to pass every speck of land on to future generations in a better condition than what we found it.
Rotating cattle, hunting to control deer populations, and restoring endangered plants and trees back into their native habitat are all part of the game plan here at the Bamberger Ranch Preserve.
This is the blooming Texas snowbell that we looked at down in the greenhouse, and the bloom only lasts about 10 days. Absolutely beautiful.
But Bamberger goes beyond just the plan. In 1997, he built his own chiroptorium, or bat cave.
Chiroptera is the order for bats. We describe it as a series of domes with connecting passageways for the free will use of mammals that closely resembles the natural habitat of a cave.
Here they come.
12 years later, 7,000 feet of rebar and metal is now covered with earth and is home to nearly 200,000 insect-eating bats, saving thousands of dollars in crop devastation. The guano left behind also brings an income in the form of high-dollar fertilizer.
Build it and they will come.
But all the work accomplished on the ranch wouldn't mean as much if it couldn't be used as a teaching tool for others. Bamberger and his late wife, Margaret, dedicated their lives to conservation and environmental education. Their 5,500-acre ranch is used as an outdoor classroom for students, scientists, and other landowners.
And I think that having a story like David's is very powerful, but it's also a powerful message that Mother Nature can repair itself. And I think that the Lone Star Land Steward Award, it's such a thrill to be able to share it with David right now. And it's a little bittersweet that Margaret, well, it's very bittersweet that Margaret's not with us, but she knew we had nominated him, and she knew that chances were good that the Bamberger Ranch would see this award this year, so she's here.